soon as I get my Xbox connected through my laptop, we'll be Gucci. Right. No worries. Right. Just gonna see if this is actually running. Right, we copy link. So you can have that. Right. Just while we're chatting, etc., we'll have a little bit of background. Obviously, going to run some of this. Right. No worries. Right.
So, what Twitch do I need to be on?
Actual chat, I want you to go to MEA. So I don't know if it'll be Mixer or YouTube. Let me just.
I believe it's if it's an MEA stream,
I've just clicked. I just asked it, so you could just come on. So just hold on. Okay. Jump in. Okay, yeah, YouTube. Right here, so how do you watch that? Yeah, I'm gonna have my one on Twitch. Actually, leave that up. Trying to get the music really quickly. Right. Hopefully, this starts sorting itself out. Oh, I can get on with it. NASCAR's Fords, aren't they? In this game. I can just. Hopefully, this starts sorting itself out. NASCAR's Fords, aren't they? In this game. Right, okie dokie. Can you do like just a random talk for me, just to make sure my audio is good?
check. Check 1, 2, check.
Right, cool. Happy days. The screeching noise is just where I have my phone audio on, so I could check it on. So, right.
Okay.
That's all that was. Are you getting any feedback from my laptop through this mic so we don't double echo?
I getting the touch, but I don't actually have my headset like speakers or anything.
That's fine.
Come back through my mic.
That's cool. So, right. I have set everything up and I've just actually we can now run to this and we can talk about that straight. So, I believe welcome to the MEA stream hosted by AMR Lawrence and SSR Rotary tonight. Would you like to say hello? Cool, hello. So from last week, we SSR Sloth Reflex took the win in a lobby, followed by Buku and Hilbert, as you can see on your screens. A couple of last minute changes in the stream, I believe. I think Genesis was actually in front, and then a couple of things happened, but Sloth snuck away with the win.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Buku's not going to be with us here for week 2. I actually watched this qualifying and he put in a really good time, but not going to be able to join us for the race today.
That is kind of sad. I've also just been notified by AOR and Andrew, which is obviously not on our standings list, is filling in for a participant called F1 Ben 23. but he apparently got hurt or something in real life, and he won't be in tonight's race. But AOR Andrew is filling in for him.
Yeah, I heard it was
Oh, okay.
I think he plays on the wheels.
Your headset is sounds like a machine gun in my ear.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
No, if it, like I say, it's always the phone that causes it.
Just let me know.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, let me know if that happens.
No worries.
Because I'm trying to use that to watch chat.
That's fine. I've got my Xbox in front of me to my right, my laptop to my left, and my phone top of my Xbox. So know the feeling. Yeah, you can see the setup. It's funny.
I've kind of backed myself into a corner. I usually play Xbox on the large TV, like in my living room, but I'm off in the corner on my computer monitor today. So.
Oh wow. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly, if I click that button, we should be able to run down the standings list. As soon as it switches over, I'll be able to have a look myself. This would be honestly the first time I've looked at it. So, looking at points, it's a 50-point scoreboard, dropping down by 5 and 3, and then equal points. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe fastest lap from quali at some points. Normally what Mayhem does. So we're just gonna go through the order. Do you want to take that away, Rotary, if you can read that?
Yeah, let me pull it up here. Let's see, it looks like we've got Sloth plates at the top, obviously running around 17, who said is not going to be joining us today. Hillbilly, who I know is always strong on grid. He's one of the first people I met through SSR. Met him in the GC lobbies. Very quick driver. AMR Genesis in the Chevrolet. Looks like we have a string of Chevrolets with KB, Nightlock, Russell, Action Club, Markey, and LSE and the Toyota rounding out the top 10.
Okay, and then we've got our very own Mayhem, our MEA host and broadcaster normally, but will be participating tonight. SSR Mayhem.
He will be in AWA.
Oh, okay. Followed up by MGB the Mad Bull, SSR Bobberts. Oh, I've missed you, Adam. I'm not gonna lie. Pro Draw 120. ACR Nyko. That's why I got the follow from him a minute ago. Whilst I was wondering. F1 Ben 23, which we just announced that AOR Andrew is going to be taking his place. Followed by AMR Logistic, AMR Eric Speed, PXM Twisted, Hi Asa, Oval Racer, very own Lucas McNess, Chevy Boy, I can't read that. What's that? Kim is Heisman? I'm really blind.
Kim is the Iceman.
Oh my god, thank you for reading that. That sounded like a right tool. Right, oh, my phone's twisted. What we got next? Shadow, Nicole, Kicker, Psycho, Envy, Sleepy, and then holding up the back is SSR Nick T. So good fair round of drivers. But
yeah, I've noted these standings. I know Katie is on pole for the A lobby tonight.
Again? Wow.
I know Ash Club. Yeah, she's on pole. Like, she had an insane quick lap.
As fastest nurse on the planet that I know of.
Yeah, she was at a 108.4 and I qualified at 11th, and I was at a 109.2. So
8 tenths between the top.
she's got quite a bit.
Yeah, that's not bad. There's even still 8 tenths between 10 odd drivers. That's interesting. We can work with
Yeah,
it.
it's not too bad. I was hoping to get a little better pace. I didn't get quite the practice that I wanted to get before.
Right, okay.
Got 20 or so practice laps. But also, I noticed Action Club. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to be in the B lobby today. He's in 8th in the standings.
Okay, well, as I say, and this is from personal experience in many other racing leagues, my race pace is always 100% better than my quality pace. So don't be surprised if a couple of these names are like, yo, I'm now going to dominate. Let's go.
I could be wrong, but he's here with us in the B lobby warm up. So
Okay.
I assume he's going to be in that race.
Okay, so if I now click this button, hopefully it works. I think I've got something in the back of my mind like telling me that I set a hotkey up wrong. I'm not quite sure what it is, but something's telling me. Let's wait for this to disappear. I think my phone's quite a while behind the stream for some reason. I might have to turn it to YouTube to have a look. Yeah, no, I clicked I got a button wrong somewhere. 2 seconds. Do you want to quickly type chat? Whatever.
And I would actually get to watch around one, so I don't have a whole lot of commentary on drivers going in other than the ones that I know personally. Like I said, Kenny's always very fast. Slaughter, but a little bit further, so see what you got.
Right, there we go. Right,
I heard it was a bit of a scrum there.
Yes, I had Genesis was in first, and I don't know, some things happened. I don't know if that was a tap or a scrub or a spin out. As I need to go back and look at that myself. But yeah,
right.
It's a very odd one by the sounds of it. But I think Mayhem has just invited me to the race, or the lobby, so I'm gonna get myself in there.
Alright, you have to receive that, but if you hear me, hit me up with that.
You'd like, nah, find your annoying. I'm just gonna come out of the view car. I've been sat in a view car just viewing NASCAR just whilst we've been showing things. I was all the way in by car because I don't even own one. So, but yeah, no. Oh, look at all these names. Here we go. We can give you a proper loadout. I'm sure Mayhem will sort us out with a starting order because I actually don't have the quality order. So, yep, there we go. He's just, he probably did. I don't quite have time to go grab it.
Just recently.
Oh, right, okay. So, are we aware? I presume there's 53 laps at, you're saying 1 minute 8, so we're looking at about an hour and 10, hour and 15, I'm going to say, probably with some pit stops if needed. It's probably a sim damage race. Sounds about right for him.
That is not sim damage,
no? It is pure power. Do we have the virtual safety car caution idea? I don't know if that's included.
I believe so.
Okay, so that's all there. Hunky dory, have we actually got...
I'm not sure if they're going to implement physical pace bar. I know that was part around it.
Okay. So I believe if this is the actual lineup here, we will have...
I never received it.
Oh, I will... Yeah, it's all good. There you go. Right, so if this is the correct order and he's already set it up, Sleepy is on pole. Does that sound even rightly right?
Based on the qualifying myself.
No, he's still moving names on my screen. I've just seen. So yeah, if you,
I think that midnight or not midnight.
Nightlock. Yeah, I say that as well. It's midnight racing, Nightlock. You know, we all fall on that.
Yeah.
But no, so if you click change sort from default order to grid order, that should show what we're looking at. Which should be me and you at the bottom. I'm going to click spectate. But yeah, so just quickly, we've got Mayhem being the safety car, Oval Racer, Nightlock, Nico, Eric Speed, Andrew filling in for F1 Ben 23. Hope you get well. Chevy Boy, Kim is the Iceman. Bruv. How bad did that sound? Sleepy McMess. Is that... Lucas has changed his name. Twisted, Hatched Club, and then you got me and Rotary streaming for you. So yeah. Here we go.
I wonder if Hatched Club would put in that time. Because like I said, he was late.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rule with Mayhem, unless you have some seriously good reason, you're not allowed to race at all. But I mean, he could have even just completely screwed up his quali and started at the back, or he's like, yo, Mayhem, I can't make the quali. Mate, 10 laps is nothing if you've got these type of cars. I presume they're stock tunes.
True.
So...
No, there's a standard tune for those familiar with Toyota. There's a standard
FNG by any chance? Oh, no, it's a random or isn't there? Or something.
CW.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna... Just for the show off, just gonna show off some paints as we go round. We've got Mayhem's self-made, I'm gonna say. What's it called? Delivery. Drop down to Oval Racer.
The 75 cars.
Flippin' Bags. Is that a team name? I don't have any team names on my screen. Looks some good runs. That's all good. Followed up by Nightlock. Actually has some damage on his back right corner, which is interesting to see already.
Like I say, it's cosmetic.
Yeah, well, I mean, even still, why are we touching each other already? Let's back up to Nico. So we've got very nice rainbow white car. Looks like almost like wet paint. So
It is. It's a PPG paint livery.
PPG. Okay. Yeah, that looks well. What's that? We protect and beautify the world. Well, ladies, you want some foundation? You know where to go. Let's move on back to Eric Speed.
Yes. Got Eric Speed. It would not be configured about a 69 car.
You got to zoom in on that. I don't know. I know I'm going to get this wrong. It's probably some anime thing, but it looks like a really half-cut unicorn. So, or a teddy.
I want to say my little buddy stuff.
Yeah, we could go by and put it. Okay, do you want to carry on going down the group? We don't have the quickly going through these.
Absolutely. This is AOR Andrew, the 4, the 78, Chevy Boy, obviously the Chile. I don't actually have time to run down through the rest, so let's start right into the
I'm going to quickly jump.
Yep.
Oh, it's the wrong. Oh, damn. I missed it. I didn't know it was a rolling start. Okay, so into the first corner, a couple of little dive bombs from Sleepy. Yeah.
Oval Racer actually makes it work around the outside. One, very good stuff through there.
Jump up to the front.
Matt was patient, didn't run him out wide.
Replay camera. I'm just going to get this, what's it called? I don't like the map being on my screen. Sorry, yeah. So we got Nico in third. There's not been really. We've not really seen a crash on that. So.
To the S's for the first time. Oval Racer with a bit of a rough entry.
Nico is. There's somebody's come off about 7th odd. It was the green car. I'm trying to work out who it was. I think it was Nico. I'm pretty positive it was Nico. Where is he? Right? I didn't fall back far enough. It was definitely a very high numbered car. Let's have a look. He's definitely. Yeah, he's hugging. But these cars, they're not exactly sliding straight. There's a lot of car to handle. I've got a little bit of a lockup from Oval Racer there. Probably extending the first corner.
The brakes are the hardest part of these cars. They don't have the concrete speed, but the takeaway speed. So the brakes are the mitigation factor.
Oh, Nightlock makes the move.
Yeah, that was all because of the lock of
Exactly.
Ran the apex there. Didn't have the momentum down the backstretch, but he's got to run up the hill. He's going to try to make it work around the outside.
He's going to have a better line into the next one. Probably not as upsetting in the car. So, there's probably Mayhem sat in the corner. They're still side by side. I mean, very good. I'm going to stay on this. We'll quickly jump back through, see what we got, if there's anything going on.
I'll keep putting it on the battle.
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, carry on, keep going. There's a bit of a spread though, from 4th to 5th. I mean, there's already got like half a straight between 4th and 5th. 5th to 6th is probably nearly another half a straight. But
we've separated into several little small packs here.
Oh, definitely.
The top 2 and maybe even the top 4 spinning together. Appears to be caution on track.
You believe?
We're slowing down on the back stretch.
Okay. Oh, we've not got there yet. That's probably why they all backed off of each other, because Sleepy was literally about to take 6th place from Kim, which was like he was lining it up pretty well. So what's going on here?
Twisted has gone off somewhere and it's getting back now.
Twisted. Let's see what damage he's got if I can grab that.
Looks like front end damage. Looks like he went straight on maybe into the barrier.
Damage. There we go.
I can't say for sure.
Like I say, damage doesn't really affect this one. It's just the fuel tires we're looking at. But whilst we are here, I mean, it looks like the. Sorry, carry on, bro. No, carry on.
This is kind of as far as fuel strategy. I don't know how much planning the drivers did, but I made a few long runs as far as how far you can make on fuel, and with some caution on, you can make it on one stop. So,
I was going to say, I heard Daytona was somewhere in the region of 27 laps on a complete solid or flat
We have somebody
in the
give me the
pits.
estimate that they can put that in already.
That's interesting.
Looks like there should be another caution mark.
Uh,
Lap 5.
yeah, I think there's.
First lap, I think
I'm
you
pretty
would be
sure
back
there's
on
3 laps for a caution. So the first lap, none of the front runners can pit. It's whoever's involved in the incident or a lap traffic can pit, I believe. Second lap, anybody can pit, and then third lap it's a go. That's how we used to run. Well, when I was running in the cup race, when we had the virtual safety cars and whatnot, or the safety cars now, that's how it went. That's what happened. This is how we're going. But just looking at it, best lap so far is ACI Nyko. Not many, obviously, some open laps yet, but 10.1, which is, you know, about a second and a half of Katie's best lap. In going to be competing in Lobby A hopefully tonight. Get to speak to her maybe.
It's interesting as well that our fastest lap is coming from the fourth place driver. I was reading that it was kind of a 2-car breakaway, but there were 2 that were hanging with the lead.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
something to watch.
Because obviously, when you've got your first and second places, even though they could be smacking down 10s with each other, they're ultimately holding each other up. You know, you can't fight it.
They are, and they're battling.
You know, so I mean, if you've got the quality of, you know, essentially first and second in this, and you're fighting with each other, you're obviously going to allow third and fourth, who are obviously within tenths of your best lap, catching you if you two are fighting. It's an ultimatum.
I've got to say that the 2 points still look well.
So it looks like we're gonna have a go maybe at this corner. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna go gain camera but backwards into this. I'm expecting Nightlock to go for a lunch. Looks like Chevy. Yo, Chevy boy. I wanna. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I don't. That's sim steering as well, right there. That was a sim twitch at the end of that as well. But that looked like on my screen. I don't want to call it out, but it looked like he jumped at the beginning. It's not even that. I believe the way the restarts are, you're not allowed to hit the throttle until you cross the start line. So you all should accelerate with the gap at the same thing.
The way I understood it, we're not allowed to take the start finish line.
Okay, well, I'm sure Mayhem will clear this up later on if he does join us. But I thought that's what it was. But obviously we don't have no pace car because he was in the pits on the next lap. So Nightlock giving us probably 80-mile-an-hour roll, pumping it all up.
Also, now we have the fastest car of the group. I don't know if Overrace will remain in the position he's in. I'm sure they'll allow him back up front. But if not, he'll be running from the back. It actually looks like that's what's going to happen.
No, he won't. He won't. Yeah, he won't be able to resume his place. That's back of the field join.
That's unfortunate. That was no fault of his.
No, so maybe if I don't know if SIs are, you know, put into these races, they might be. Let's see.
That's how it worked originally. So,
yeah, we are. Nightlock not going anywhere at all. Nyko just got the run on him. Keeping it clean or watching. No, Nightlock's going to have the run on him into this corner. But he's going to have a lot less grip on that outside. Tap steer, come on, Nyko. Let's get this back into replay cameras. Alright, oh no! It's all about this collision assist now, man. This collision assist is really hurting how to... Oh, Sleepy going through the middle like they're standing still. Damn! I'm happy I caught that. That's a nice run. Exactly. Yeah, he must have had a really good run. Like say, Nyko just ran a little wide as well. Yeah, I'm going to quickly move. I think Nightlock's gapped Andrew a little bit. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, Nightlock's got a couple of car lengths. So we don't know anything about Andrew. No, we know he's AOR. So to me, I know guys from years ago. So I know AOR have some respect. So Andrew must have some good techniques, some good laps behind him. So expect Andrew to come up on him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. But
Yeah.
by qualifying time, Oval Racer was Nightlaw's closest competition, so I'm sure Nightlaw will want to get away while Oval Racer is still back in the factory.
Well, speaking of Oval Racer, he's got the run on Sleepy. He's going around the outside, or trying to. This race cam is looking the wrong side, but here we go. He's giving him the run into it. He's let him have it. So it looks all good runs, to be honest. I'm not going to complain. These are all unfortunate for Sleepy. Banging moves for the rest of the pack. Nyko is now about to launch him up. Oh, Hatch Club is very wide. Probably falling out of the camber. Probably falling out of the camber on that corner. You wanted to go for drifting on the full track. Looked like the other. Oh, good. It looks like who I can't see that name in the back there. Hatch Club is already on the back of 6th place again. Yeah, they're not getting away from each other. They're all sitting on each other.
I wonder if we've had some kind of incident in the back that we have to drop off in the back quite a bit.
Let's have a look. Do you want to quickly check out the back? I'll stay in 3rd. Here we go. Yeah, Oval and Eric Speed going up here. Hopefully get out of here clean, but I believe Oval will probably have the run here. Yeah, here he comes. Tuck in behind, but you don't want to get too close because of how Forza works. Like, it's great having the aero and everything, obviously touchscreen, but below 35 feet, the car in front of you, you actually get negative effect. Your car slows down by the amount that it should be speeding up. So you want to be set at like a 45-degree angle. Oh, who? No, not again. Here we go. McNess. McNess and Twisted are back there. But yeah, no, it's unfortunate. Oh, that's not Chevy Boy's fault. That's just an unfortunate collection. But going back to it, I'm just waiting for the time to come up. But a Nightlock put down a 9.9. So a little bit. It's getting.
That being said, it's closing up behind it. Looks like second and third may have actually gained some time.
Yeah, I think Andrew just made a mistake into turn 1 because it didn't quite look. No, there's a caution here. There's a caution. Yeah, I was looking. I'm thinking, yo, why is that look letting up? I got a message from Mayhem. What's going on here? Why are you not coming through? Hang on a minute, 2 seconds. Speak for me quickly.
Check, 1, 2, check.
You should, yeah, right. We should be coming through. Yeah, Mayhem. His audio is coming through. But, yeah, let me grab this music. I completely forgot it was playing. Take some distraction away from that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to put that up.
Let's see you dodge into the pit here.
Right, let me just get that on there. Cool. Sorry. Right.
This could be a tactical call. Looks like Oval Racer is actually going to go in.
This would be
Oval Racer, Nyko, Hatch Club, and Kimmy's Chevy Boy as well. Looks like about half the field.
Wow, yeah. How the field? See, this feels very early from the start. I don't know how many laps.
It is too early. The max fuel run is about 24 to 25 laps under green. So.
Oh, typical Forza collision mode on that bit.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to come out as they came in for the most part. But that's going to put Nightlock still in the lead. I don't believe he's made a stop yet. I don't have those statistics in front of me. But
I don't believe so. He hasn't had any reason to make one. Which makes me wonder why
so
some of the others did.
Our top 3 have stayed out, and that means they're going to be on 11-lap-old tires ahead of the rest of the field. So we'll see how that works.
So to be honest, all they've got to do is get the ball, which by the time they've caught up, they'll be pretty much nice and peak. So it's only 11%.
I'm going to let you know. I can kind of hear myself through your audio.
Okay, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Is it how? What's it like? Talk for me.
Check 1, 2, check. Yeah, I can still hear it in the background. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're not coming. Okay, we'll just have to deal with it in the party, and it doesn't come through the stream, which is
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, go.
Like I say, my headset just dead feeds into my headset. I have no speakers or anything, so it shouldn't come back through.
That's fine. What would be able to do in the second part of the stream tonight is I'm in kind of the box. But anyway, we're about to race.
Okay. Good, back to green. So, Nightlock on the outside.
Goes. Off we go.
Andrew on the inside.
Will Andrew make the dive bomb?
Nightlock with a good start. Andrew's actually going to have to defend
Eric Speed wide.
against Eric Speed here. He's going to hold him off. He's wide. No challenge from Sumo.
Oh, there's going to be another caution. Oh. Have we poor guy. Is there a particular lap we have to get to before there is a straight green to checkered? Because I know there was last week.
I don't believe so.
I believe there's a three-quarter.
Not that I know of. If there is, I don't know.
I believe there's either a time rule or a three-quarter lap. I don't know.
I do know they will go straight back to green this lap after they double up.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to...
Usually, if there's not a full lap completed, then they go straight back to green.
Okay, cool. So... Muckmess, sorry, going behind Twisted on a pace lap. What's that all about? Maybe they just bunched up.
Yeah, I don't know. Twisted kind of random arrow through the chicane as well. I don't know if that's a bit of aggression there or what's actually going on.
Well, either way, it looks like we're going to go straight
we'll
back into this. As you said, the one lap.
We'll have the same starting order at the front.
So let's just run quickly through this. It's been a lot of changes already. We must be on 50 changes. So we've got Nightlock from Andrew, from Eric Speed to Sleepy. But Sleepy got actually, he benefited from oval racing.
Yeah, he got a huge
Hatch Club not moving, and Nyko falling off since the earlier laps, but still though. And pretty much same at the back, so here we go.
Oh, Nightlock not getting as good a run this time.
It doesn't look like
Andrew and Sleepy come by.
Speaking of Sleepy.
He's missed his breaking point, right?
I don't think Sleepy missed. Somebody got hit. I don't think it was a miss of breaking point. They just like a straight round. The amount of speed that Sleepy carried off into the wall room, that was too much.
It was Nightlock that hit it.
Nightlock hit him.
Exactly what happened there. Yeah.
So you got Hatch Club and Oval Racers.
Nightlock got kind of freight trained on the inside. Yeah. Nightlock going very defensive to the chicane. Let's see how that works out for him overall. He holds a good line through the middle. So Oval Racer looking to move on the outside of Eric Speed, going into the backside. Sweeper. Not going to work out. Looks like Hatch Club's actually going to come up his inside and drag race him down the backstretch.
Oh, sorry, I was replying to Mayhem on my phone. So, right, Hatch Club outbreaking himself massively.
Hatch Club into the corner. Yeah.
Is anybody going to be able to capitalize on that?
Oval Racer will get that position.
Oval Racer takes a position.
Nyko on his tail.
Yeah, crawls right up to him. Maybe Kim's eyes can close that with a bit of a run, maybe. Let's move up a little bit more. Who we got here? We got Eric Speed. Looks like they've got their own little gaps now. Maybe
a lot of luck up there from Eric Speed.
Seems to be massively over. So club following out a bit.
Yeah, someone's way wide.
I think we're side by side for first place. Let's see what's going on here. Nightlock and Andrew. Oh no, not quite. Maybe just a run on the camera. But Nightlock's still holding Andrew. And the way Andrew's driving, I think Nightlock really needs to.
Not much of a field spread though. Wow, Oval Racer with a bomb down into the chicane almost hits the barrier there.
Let's bring the map up.
Hatch Club wide as well.
I'm just looking at the map.
Hatch Club loses out to Nyko in the back.
Somebody has stopped
catching the grass
on the.
That's Mayhem.
No. Somebody crashed in the back of the pack. 11th place.
I was keeping up with the top five.
There's something happened. I watched just as I pulled the map. One of the grey dots just stopped. I was like, oh, lag? No. Macbeth's definitely lost that.
Bust up in a barrier.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump down. A bit of a spread, as you can see. Quite a big spread, all the way down to 7th. So, 1 to 7th, all within. What's that?
Is this no caution? I see Mayhem moving. I don't know if this is going to be caution or not.
I don't know. If it's one car, I don't see the point of caution. That's your own problem in my eyes, but if there's more than one.
I just saw Mayhem's car moving on the map, so I didn't know.
Oh, okay. So, he's slowed up ahead. Yeah, I he's definitely coming up the end.
Yeah, it does appear it'll be caution. Yeah. So airspeed and Andrew were having quite a battle there before the caution.
I've also
they were still keeping pace with Nightlock.
I've also just been told that the engine sounds on the stereo quite quiet. The reason for that is I naturally run quite quiet sounds on the speaker when I'm on my headset when I'm running. I didn't bump them up, so you can't hear these lovely MEA sphere running around here. But definitely for yeah, I can just about hear them in my screen. That's how I have headset. All I like to hear is the last 2,000 reps of it. That's all I'm interested in. But yeah, unfortunately, I'll get that changed for next race. I'll definitely have a clear cut of everything. But it looks like we all caught.
All right, let's see who dips into the fifth spot.
If there was just
still not quite in one stop range here.
No, it's got to be at least like
20. We've got a few at the back coming in to get some fresh tires. I'm okay with that decision. You don't have much track position to lose. Might as well get some tires on. Looks like it's Twisted and Sleepy who've come in.
That might have been what Nyko and all that were doing earlier. They thought, this is essentially a free pit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody has to pit once again anyway. Even if I pit, I've got to pit again too. But I'll have 10% more to play with. But as I was saying earlier, 10% tyre wear doesn't really make much of a difference until about 60%. And
yeah, it doesn't. And these cars actually handle pretty decent on worn tires from what I've noticed. And a message from a friend here.
That's alright, no, come on. So, I'm going to try and get some of these liveries in. Well, we've got 2 seconds just to have a quick look. So, 36 from US Navy from the Chevy boy. And then down to Mr. Lucas McNess from SSR. White Goods Direct. What a name. I love that. That looks pretty cool. Look at Lucas McNess's car. And then we got Twisted bringing up the back with Sleepy. I think Mayhem's dipped out somewhere. And we're about to bunch up on the back. Yeah, we're all bunching. Mayhem is definitely bunching.
White Goods Direct.
Yeah.
All in all, it's a pretty paint scheme.
Yeah, the paint looks good. Like, even in the wording, like, you could get some funky things with that. But I'm gonna jump on the game.
Absolutely, but this is esports.
I'm gonna jump back on game backwards, see how we go. Mayhem's pulled off to the side of the last corner. It's all in the hands of Nightlock.
And Andrew up in the front row.
Yeah. And here we go.
Better start this time for Nightlock.
It's a much better run. Can he out? Can he
keep
keep
hold off
his
Andrew to one?
Oval Racer tapped Andrew on the lockup. Actually skates back. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot better start. I'm not seeing anything at the back.
Nightlock actually getting a bit of a gap here for me.
Nah, so what I've noticed, Nightlock launches it into that corner and then loses on the top, whereas Andrew and Eric Speed are slower in the entrance.
Even side by side are gaining on it down.
Exactly. So it's all about as you come up. Oh, that's going to be. That's in the wall. That is in the wall.
Eric Speed misses his braking.
That's in the wall. That's a self-made caution, though.
Straight in the wall there.
I think it's a caution again. Yeah, it's caution. So hopefully
it will be, but that puts Oval Racer
in the second. Like, where did he start? It was like 8th or 9th. This is amazing.
He was 9th or 10th, not 10 minutes ago, for sure.
All of these safety cars are benefiting. He is definitely the winner.
He's doing well. He starts staying out of trouble.
Yeah. All of these starts are benefiting. Nyko, Andrew, and Nightlock not moved at all really since the beginning. Club following them as well.
Club's still in there as well.
This is amazing.
He's still got a shot.
I mean, we haven't really seen Oval Racer.
We've had a lot of drama at the back.
Yeah, it seems to always be close to the ball. Why have we stopped? What's going on?
Got a red flag?
I don't
Sure,
know.
what's going on here?
Maybe it was just a catch-up.
Maybe him giving them a talk about not crashing so much.
That might be a thing. Like, let's keep it clean. Let's get this out. It's going to be MEA.
Yeah.
Long story short, race clean or get it. So let's get on this. I think we're going to.
Well, the thing is it hasn't been so much crashing. It's happened once or twice.
Yeah, it seems to be.
There's been a lot of people catching it.
Oval was gone. I thought. Is that a?
Yeah,
I thought it was a start line stuff. I thought it was a start line stuff. Maybe not.
Chevy boys deep into one again.
There's a.
Kind of gonna make it stick.
There's a course up. So get ready.
Wasn't.
They're the 2 or 3.
They're 3 wide up the hill.
I'm gonna jump back.
Heavy boil across the grass. Might go into the wall.
I hate these maps. There we go. I'm looking back. Not much else has happened by the looks of it. I'm gonna just move to Hatch Club here.
Oh, racer in the lead.
Yeah. Oh. Rotary's got some dogs in town apparently. So Hatch Club definitely benefiting from all of that just happened. I'm gonna look like he fell back one maybe. But this is Oval Racer. All of these safety cars have benefited him so hard.
Back into the lead. Sorry about that.
That's right, no worries. It's all good. No, I'm expecting Oval Racer.
Actually, it's quite a gap.
Yeah, he pulled an awful lot out of turn 1. Into and out of turn 1, he got an awful lot. But was he one of the few that pitted in one of those early mess-ups?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
But I've just seen a lap time which interests me. This was a restart, so this that wasn't even a full run out of the last corner onto the start. He just put down a 10 flat,
yeah,
which nearly matches Nightlock's 9.
That's not, yeah.
So I'm going to stay with Oval Racer for a split moment. I'm just going to rotate and then
finish. I'm going to check back through the pack. Ushimwe and Eric Speed, as well as Naiko racing soft down the backstretch. What a beat bang there. Naiko are on the outside of this game, narrowly avoid.
I'm actually looking at it. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. Rough the dogs are back. So, here we go. I'm just going to look at the damage on this. So 17 and 18%. When we switch to another driver, we can see he's got new tires on. Because Nightlock, we know is not pitted at all. This will give a good idea of Oval Race.
It's probably dealing with some wear.
Yeah. So here we go. This is Oval Race's first clear lap of his game. That one. 109.994. It was a bit messy, but it seems he can put on a bit more. So let's look at see what his tyre wear is. 39. So yeah, Oval Racer has picked.
Yeah,
he's ran half. Just over half the laps that Nightlock has done. Somewhere around where Oval did.
Speaking of Nightlock, Hatch Club is coming up on his rear bunker. They have a good bit of time here through the chicane as well. This is going to turn into a battle for second pretty quickly.
Very quickly. I'm not quite sure how the track limits will run on this. I don't know how strict Mayhem is being.
You had to run a clean lap for qualifying, but he said you can run all fours onto the curb through the chicane. He wants the track limits to stay the same elsewhere.
Right, okay. So in other words,
he doesn't want you purposely extending.
So in other words, Hatch Club's line through the chicane was 100% acceptable in this particular race.
Very good.
Okay,
yeah.
Happy.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he's touching Nightlock all over. I mean, let's go.
He's losing out down the straightaway. I can tell he's not using clutch, so he's losing a few hundreds.
It's amazing that Nightlock not. Oh, where are you going? Back over there, boy.
That was some oversteer.
You think? I would expect from 825 horsepower if these are the standard V8 engines. You know, these are going to be looking pretty hard. Yeah, Hodge? What's Hodge? Anyway.
Wow, Eric Speed put in a 109.5 that last lap.
Who did that, sorry? Eric Speed.
Eric Speed, yeah. He's done
Oval ran a 9.602
Yeah.
also, like a 9.759. So maybe we might actually start.
Yes, the pace picking up.
As you say, pace picking up, tyres are actually getting warm rather than start. Fuel's dropping out, getting a bit of time. Yeah, they're starting to work out. Yo, we've got some gaps in between us.
Whoa, Hatch Club with a lock up into the penultimate corner. Explain why I've got a good bit of time there.
That Oval Racer is just pulling. He's
consistent.
So
he's not making big mistakes. His pace isn't huge, but he's just consistent.
I don't think it's one of those races where you want to be fast. You just don't want to screw up. I think you can quite happily run very reserved.
Looks like the biggest battle on the track at the moment is 4th, 5th, and 6th with Andrew, Eric Speed, and Nyko running pretty close up the backstretch currently.
Okay,
Nyko actually pulling alongside her.
let's drop on with Eric Speed.
Nyko going around the
Go
outside.
launch
Into the chicane.
He might have a weird exit though.
Very solid.
No, that was
That was the tight one. I like that.
I was about to say maybe there's a lot in the tune, but
And
as you say, the tune
he held
is,
it in game time as well.
that's good. That's how you want to be.
No, the tunes are.
The tunes are all one person, so nobody can outtune somebody.
He actually gained on it.
Do we know if there's actually any steering wheels in here? I know there is in lobby A.
I believe there are a few. I want to say Twisted's on a wheel. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, that might explain a bit some of his. He's obviously the steering. I know there's a rotation issue.
Oh, we've got Hatch Club already back on Nightlock's bumper after that mistake last
No
lap.
way.
Nightlock defensive into one, and Hatch Club locks up.
Big wide. They're all slightly following.
Yeah.
Not many mess ups behind. A little bit wide, but we can deal with it.
Yeah, that three-way battle, not making up as much time as they could. Nightlock slightly into the wall there. That could give Hatch Club a run into the chicane.
You can get
not really a place to make
that is a thing with that wall. I noticed it. So, you can tap that wall. Oh, that's a very. The club's getting needy. This is
good
what.
Save there from Hatch.
This is in my eyes. This is club getting antsy. He wants past Nightlock. He wants over.
He does.
This is what this is. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it over Nightlock hands down. He's ripping out of him, unless I'm not seeing that mess up. Hatch Club is ripping time everywhere, all the time.
When he's not making mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's making these mistakes.
He's lacking consistency. This is what I was just talking about. With the,
right. He's the opposite of what Oval Racer is doing out front right now.
Let's go quickly jump.
He's got the big pace, but not consistency.
I'm gonna, instead of having lap times up on my screen, I'm gonna put distance to gap. Or time interval. So
okay.
So we're looking at just over 4 for Nightlock.
Nyko has actually gotten around Andrew for 4th. So that has changed a little bit. These 3 blue cars battling 4th.
Even still, though, Nyko, Eric Speed, and Andrew cannot get rid of each other. It's like they want to hold hands.
They can't. I feel like they could catch up to Nightlock if they can separate a bit. But,
I don't think they need to.
And obviously,
Nightlock right now for the last 2 or 3 laps, whilst they've actually had clear green racing, is not making up a lot of ground. He's driving.
The pace has come back down overall as well. Over racing at a 110.1. I'm seeing a lot of 111. So the pace has come back down. Maybe with tire wear, I'm not sure.
I can say, I know from the general car, it's somewhere around 60. You start noticing.
McMiss in the pits under green. The leaders are actually coming up to him now, and he may come out between 1st and 2nd place.
I'm going to jump forward and have a look at that. But that would be McMiss making his pit stop, I presume, to try and make the end of the race. But I mean, 28 laps? That seems a bit far.
Possibly 28 is far. You'd have to do some fuel saving. Possibly count on a caution.
And these cars are pretty much only
Meanwhile, we've
have a
got
4 speed. So Nightlock has had to have to pass McMiss on this lap. Maybe McMiss gets out of his way. It'd be nice to have a little flag wave.
And Nyko has come up to the back bumper of Hatch Club here after all these mistakes.
McMiss does
he's
let
peeking
him
to the inside of the chicane.
McMiss does let him through. He gets out of the way nice and cleanly. Hatch Club, as you say,
Club sliding a bit on the way out.
So this is what we're going to.
Front end actually is an understeer there.
So that's not good.
Nyko and Hatch Club are going to catch up to McMiss here pretty quickly, and it could get ugly there.
It's going to be in the middle of the 2 turns, unless he just... McMiss would be smart here and just run.
We've got another driver in the pits under green.
Which he does, there you go.
Sure that is.
Up, we'll say he got...
Yeah, Chevy Boy in the pits under green.
Chevy Boy, so that will be his halfway pit stop, I would presume. Where's the... But I mean, look, Eric Speed, Nike, Club, they're all catching Nightlock. He does not have the pace right now. Something is not.
Eric Speed with a 109.7 that lap.
Going through traffic and McMiss. Chevy Boy.
Chevy Boy stays off to the right.
Yeah.
Side, yeah.
Is that for safety or is that he's had enough?
Possibly for safety?
No, he's stopped. He's stopped. Mayhem, please message me what's going on with Chevy Boy. Let me know what's going on with him. Let's sort this car out. Andrew coming in.
Club and now Nyko together coming back up to Nightlock's rear bumper here, probably in the next lap or so.
We called will do.
Be interested to see when this group makes their halfway pit stop.
I'm gonna predict. I'm gonna predict 30. But we already know Oval Racer is half the laps
30.
in, then not. This might also be having a bit of.
Well, Oval Racer has a gap to play with as well.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter because they all have to pit, but at least a 4-5 second gap of cold tires would be nice to have. And he's got near enough the entire straight to himself. Like he's pulling in good. I'm not quite sure. They probably are.
Meanwhile, Nightlock does not have that gap.
Yeah, definitely not.
Turn 1.
I think Hatchcloud needs to be a little bit more safe when it's turn 1. Like every lap, he runs right on over.
There's big lockups all over the place. He's got to get the brakes under control for sure. If he could eliminate the lockups, I think he would clear pretty quickly.
And by the way, Chevy Boy is DNFing. He's backed out. He's out of here.
Unfortunate.
A very unfortunate drop because he was in 5th, I believe, at some point. I'm pretty sure I saw him somewhere in 5th.
He was, he had a couple of interesting sins at this.
But yeah,
Nightlock is struggling.
He can't get
through the backside sweeper.
But you'll see what I mean. This might be a good way to explain with the draft. If you sit behind them within 35 feet, the car in front slaps them away. It's just the arrow.
I don't think he had quite enough run.
No, you probably noticed that on
me. I do see what you're saying.
You want to just at full. Hatch Club is impatient. He wants this done.
He's pushing Nightlock through the open.
Well, if you could push
it.
Somebody just peeled off. Eric Speed just peeled off into the pit lane, so he's making tough.
Okay.
Nyko's going to launch it down on Club, although Club knocks up. See how wide he goes again. I think he left room for Nyko.
Did you check the wear on Club's tires?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he did it or not. Because I've noticed him sliding a good bit as well. Nyko actually
45%
by
so,
up the hill. Club's sliding up the hill.
Club
yeah,
has
he's
not
doing tire wear as well.
Club has not pitted. Nyko pitted somewhere between. I think Nyko actually came at the same time as Oval Racer. Oval Racer's got a lot as well.
Maybe he's just managing.
Nightlock.
Not necessarily accruing.
Nightlock has got 63% on that front left and 56% on the front right. This is hurting.
Yeah, you can see the car squirming around.
He's just making them fight so hard that they're losing Oval. Nightlock needs to think about, this is pointless. I'm slowing myself. Let's get into the pits, some fresh tyres, get back in the lines.
I feel like
let's go. Yeah. But he's not. He's going to waste another lap. He's only got 12% fuel. So he's got, I haven't been looking, I know what the fuel is, but that can only be a maximum of 3 laps.
Fuel consumption's around 4% a lap.
So it's maximum 3 laps. So
yeah, we're all lapping in the 110 range at the moment, 110.5 to 110.9. That's including Oval Racer.
Well, even
Oval Racer was the fastest of the group. Yeah.
So what have we got over?
But he was big slide from Club up the hill.
I just jumped up forwards. Let's take these off for a moment. But no, just looking back at the gap from first to second place was 4 seconds when we started taking note. It's now to
we've got a bit of a battle.
8 seconds. Well,
yeah. Twisted and Andrew in the back. I believe Andrew has made his pit stop, and Twisted maybe has not.
Easy way of checking. Let's have a look at the tyres.
Brand new tyres. Andrew has
brand new tyres.
Yeah. Wow, Twisted way wide.
Twisted does not have new tyres. I think he was pitted just before the last pit stop. So let's jump back up a bit so we know.
He can run a little longer with that.
Exactly.
He wants.
But we know.
Better tires at
but
the
now
end.
We know.
Hash Club is dipped off
in the pits, exactly. Yeah. So, but now we know AOR Andrew has made his pit. So he's further up the field.
Let's see if Nyko can get around Nightlock while Hash is in the pits, because that would be big.
Would be massive.
If Nightlock is fighting that car up the hill.
So here we go, up the straight here. This is what we're talking about. Can he get
Nyko with a run? He's checking the inside.
No, he's going to let it run. His over Nightlock with that much
Nightlock is so slow through the chicane.
Yeah, with that much grip lock, it'd be better waiting for this corner here, getting the run out of it onto the next with that much grip loss. But hopefully Nightlock Nightlock needs to stop hurting
doing pretty well through the backside.
He is doing well with it, but he's hurting himself a lot.
He's so slow through the middle of the corner there. He's gonna stay out again.
Really? Oh my god, he has. Yeah, sorry. Look at my phone.
I get Nightlife still.
I'm just gonna jump back and see where Overrace is in comparison. Probably top of the hill, midway through the hill. They're coming out section 1.
Nightlock was actually even with Oval Racer that last lap as far as time.
It's kind of that might.
So good lap
This
for
might be
Nightlock there.
because Nyko's now on it, like pushing. This might be the opposite
Possibly.
effect. Like not like lost focus of Overracer. Like, I can't catch him right now. I'll go defensive, and as soon as you click the defensive, you're like, I need to beat you in this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. Let's go. And at the minute, you watch Nightlock's lines. I'd say they're better than Nyko's.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, absolutely.
With the amount of
more
wear?
consistent lines, even with less grip.
But honestly, he needs to pit. He has to pit this lap. Look, 1% fuel. He has to pit.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
I hope he's aware of that.
I hope so. Yo, Mayhem, tell him he needs to pit. Oh no, he's in the pit line. He's on the pit line.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's
happy days.
feeling off into the
Oh.
pit. Nyko stays out again.
I'm gonna stay with Nightlock just to see where Andrew comes around the corner.
Where he comes out.
Because it's Andrew that we've got to watch
Well,
with Club.
and Hatch Club as well.
Exactly. We know XSpeed's pitted a couple of
Well,
before both of them.
Club is quite a bit ahead of Andrew, actually. So, Club is ahead of Eric Speed and Andrew. So they were the two that were
So
closest
here
to him
comes
before the
Sleepy
pits.
out the pits. I'm gonna quickly.
I don't believe Sleepy's pitted yet.
No, he hasn't. But here comes Club, I believe. Club is easy. No, that was McMess. He's locking up into turn 1 quite amazingly. But let's carry on.
So Overracer and Nyko are still on the
Oh,
track.
here we go. Gibbs is a man. Gets round into 4th. Mate, I must have missed them. Where are they? No way.
Nightlock's already on the backstretch.
Nightlock is going up turn 2, and Club is coming up on him as well. Club must have lost a lot of time from the pit stops.
He did?
Like, considering how much faster Club was, to then drop this far back, unless I didn't and you didn't see it, this is a lot of time for just dropping.
Actually, now that it was more than it was not as much as I thought it was, because Club is almost back on Nightlock's bumper now.
Yeah, almost, but it's not as if he's touching like he was. He
Yeah,
was
true. It's not as much time as I thought it was. I was way wide through the back sweeper as well. That's losing time now.
He has been kind of constantly through there. Let's just see.
So Oval Racer and Nyko still on track.
Oval coming.
What are their times looking like?
I think I got.
Oval was actually a 1:10.2 on the last lap. So not coming down that much.
There's not really many.
Nyko with a 1:10.2 as well.
So yeah, both of them running 10.2s. I mean, that seems to be the average of this lobby when they're not all on it with decent tyres. And as we know, Oval Race is going to start running into that tyre wear problem. He's got
Nyko into the pits this lap.
Nyko's dropped in now. Okay, so Nyko's trying to go for the undercut. Well, not the undercut, that's pointless. But we know the last 2 or 3 laps of these tyres.
Although Oval is coming up to some last lap traffic here as well.
Who is this? Probably, I think it's McManus from the colour of the car.
No, it's not McMess.
No?
Can't quite
Oh,
tell.
it's twisted. It's twisted.
Was.
You
Yeah,
nearly lost it on the back end. That break really caught me. But let's go to sleep. Let's see what the distance is between.
Sleepy into the pits as well.
No, Sleepy's on track for me.
Oh, that must be a UI glitch.
Oh, interesting, because I've
Yeah,
got
Nyko in the pits.
I got Sleepy on 32%
Sleepy, yeah, still
and
out.
45% tyre. So they're definitely not pitted yet. He's at least 15, 13 laps.
Nyko
down.
comes out just in front of Nightlock, and they're side by side.
Oh,
The
no.
little Nightlock's going to sweep past them.
So Nyko again, not getting past.
Nyko with the run back on him down the back stretch.
And Hatch Club,
They're going to come
again,
side by
all
side.
3 of these guys holding hands. It's like they are tied at
Yeah.
the wheel.
Nightlock, he's going to hold on to it, though. Nico's
This just
flying
brings
now.
Club.
Attached Club
Like I say, this
one.
just brings Club all the much more into this mix. I mean, if Nightlock's not careful, or Nico's not careful, Club can leapfrog both. And Zippity Dappity is
Absolutely. Overracer in the pits now as well.
He needed it. 131. Oh, that would have been with the first couple of seconds.
The pit in, correct.
I was like, 31. You go drifting?
However, briefly, we're going to have Sleepy in the lead here, making an appearance in the Days of Thunder livery, number 42.
Let's give him a bit of camera time. This would be something for him to look back on and be like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I had it for at least a month. But we don't know yet, you know.
Overracer is quite close behind us.
Exactly. I mean, Overracer still messes up.
Oh, we have someone slow up the hill. That's going to be a mess.
I'm just going to give Sleepy.
I'm not sure what happened.
But, no. I mean, even still, though, Sleepy with that couple of
I'm
little
going to go back to
mistakes.
this
Yeah, keep me updated.
Yeah.
Sleepy, you know, a couple of early mistakes, but doesn't seem to be making a lot of them. He seems to be quite constant.
Right.
He needs to make a pit stop. I'm pretty positive. What was his...
Yeah, I timed it out. The pit lane delta is about 50 seconds here, so he's quite far behind.
So you lose 3/4. So you lose 3/4 of the pit.
Yeah, you lose
of a lap.
if not more of a lap. Yeah.
So looking at that, Sleepy's probably more like, if that's first place. We'll use Oval Racer as first place. He's already pitted. And we go back 50 seconds. I'm thinking it's going to be at least
how much fuel does Sleepy have?
Nothing. 20%. He's like
none.
He won't.
Okay.
He won't.
I didn't know if he was trying to go to the end. But...
He'd have to pull something that I know Nicole can do quite dramatically and just not use fuel or tire. Like, she is amazing in X class with tire. It's abnormal. But
meanwhile, we have Nico pushing Nightlock through turn 1.
Kim Ice just went very.
This battle rages on down the back. He is not on my map, actually. He was in third, and now I'm showing Nightlock in third, so I'm not sure what happened there.
A little glitch, maybe. But Nico and Club still glued to... Club and Nico still glued to Nightlock. That's why we got so many ends.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm just going to start using, you know...
Eric Speed and Andrew not too far behind as well.
Maybe, see, all this fighting, you bring the next driver.
And now Oval Racer on the speed number.
I think he's already gone past.
Down the front stretch.
We already missed that. That's unfortunate. But it's probably more of a yield than a fight. There's no point. Sleepy is not Oval's race.
Probably.
You know, Sleepy's race is probably more like 8th and 9th at this point of the pits.
Correct.
So we're going to leave them to it. We know Oval's probably going to get his
Well, Nico side by side with Nightlock going up the hill.
Here we go. This is not the place you want to be side by side.
Little touch.
That's going to be in the wall for sure.
Oh, and a slide for Nico into the wall.
This might give Club a run on Nico.
That's going to have to watch out for Club.
Here comes Club with the run of the air.
Not quite going to make it, I think, for this game.
And Nico's pretty solid on the brakes, we've noticed, through this corner particularly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Club getting a
He
little bit...
tends to run himself wide on the way out.
Yeah, that's because, obviously, if you make that entry completely straight, you will naturally have that exit if you don't turn left quick enough, not like running wide though. But if you don't get that left turn back and you don't grab a tyre in that grass on this game, it just launches you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Club keeps going wrong and loses all that time. And then
Sleepy into the pits this time.
He needed to. But let's see where he goes back at. I'm
Yeah,
predicting somewhere around 9th, 10th, depending on how far or how close we
it should be around Twisted and Kenny. So now Nightlock's back to second after pit stops have cycled through. Nico is still pressuring him up the hill again.
And Club falling off again. Club just, he has the pace, but it's mistake after mistake after mistake. Yeah. When he gets even if he only puts 2 corners together, he rips 50 feet out.
Right.
But he can't pull it off. But, you know, Nico and Nightlock, I think they're just going to hold hands for a couple more laps unless there's a mistake made. So let's go back to Andrew.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like Oval Racer has the pace. Ooh, Nightlock with a slide out of the sweeper.
As soon as I come off of it, that's commentary.
Yeah,
that's
Nico
commentary.
actually goes around him down the
That's commentators,
right? Down the run to the penultimate corner here.
So here we go. There.
Club now.
Oh, Nico runs wide.
Nico wide to the penultimate corner. He's going to be narrow into the last corner.
Around the outside, can he hold it?
Nightlock goes around the outside.
Can Club keep the run?
Club with a big oversteer behind.
No, Club can't keep the seat. It's just, he can't make any headway.
So they've swapped back, right back where we were about 30 seconds ago.
Nothing's changed. Club a little bit wider.
Club with a decent run through
on another side, as you say, Eric Speed, he's creeping into the background of this picture. Ever so
He is.
I mean, he's got 14 laps. Let's look at their times. 10.7 in clean air. This lot fighting. It's around about the same.
Sleepy actually came out ahead of Sleep and if you were curious.
7th place. Okay. That seems, somewhat right. Oh, there you go. 8th Nightwood, literally 100, 200 feet behind him. So, yeah, it's about right. We knew he had to pit. Not too worried about it. Twisted running wide into turn 1. Can Club get past Nico? It looks like Nightlock's pulled 50 odd foot. Or at least had a bit of break.
Yeah.
Nico locks
calm down a bit there. Oh, but
Nightlock runs wide. Nico breaks it up. Club slides. It's literally the story of the 1, 2, 3 mess up in these 3 cars right
now. Nico with a good run through the whole
Club had the better run. Club had a very good run out of that corner.
But Nightlock has to go defensive into 1, which is rough. Nico looking for the cutback and will get it cleanly. Very good. Nico there.
So that's where he needed the run. Because now Nico can pull away up through
the hill. That's correct.
Club can tap
He needed Nightlock to go defensive there.
He fell.
Club with a run, it looks like on Nightlock.
Would he go around the outside or launch it down the inside? He's giving him the room.
He might keep the fender down the inside.
He's going to be side by side. They tap. Is there a wall? There's a wall. Is that a caution? Is that a caution? Yo, that looks slow.
I believe that's going to have to be a caution.
What's going on with Nightlock?
Yeah, club's drifting, so I'm assuming it's caution.
Nightlock is very slow in rejoining the thing. It looked like he recorded the video, if I have to say. He recorded the clip. The way he just veered off into the wall. But then that was Andrew. This is where Andrew has not been. He's always been that 1 or 2 spots behind.
It doesn't look like caution so far. I haven't seen Mayhem move.
No. Mayhem, I presume what happened there? 2 people involved in an incident falling around on each other. Want to message me? Keeping green, I guess. On that one. Mayhem being in race and in game party.
Here's the caution.
Anyway, slow down. Maybe we had to catch up to Mayhem.
That's unfortunate for Oval Racer because he's going to lose his 10-15 odd second lead there. Very unfortunate.
So everything he did.
So it's going to be a race for the lead.
Yeah. But what?
With Nico in second rather than Nightlock or Club.
Oval's not slowing down. If there is a caution.
Nico's slowing down.
Nico. McMess is pulled up in between the penultimate corners.
McMess may have retired. I'm not sure.
Oh, Twisted hit the pit. Oh no! I did that error.
It looks like Oval may have intended to go in the pits there.
I think he thought about it. But Mayhem is nowhere to be seen on track. Like, where is he? I can't see him at all. He's obviously 11th place. He's crawling up the hill, so yeah. It's a caution. Catch a safety car. Let's, it'll be a 2-lap turnaround, I think.
When they get grouped up, let's run through the field real quick and see where we're at.
Do you want to run that through? I can't seem to stop sniffing right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's not any pharmaceuticals.
So we are going to have Oval Racer in the lead. Nico, who just cleared Nightlock before that incident in the chicane. It looks like Eric Speed will join us in 3rd place, making the most of that incident. Catch Club comes out in 4th. AR and
sorry, I'm going to jump in. Like Nico and Oval Racer just didn't have to took each other out. They were completely 90 degrees sideways. Sorry, carry on.
Alright. We have Sleepy, it looks like, next in 7th place. Then Kitty the Iceman in 8th. Twisted lap down in 9th. And McMess also a lap down in 10th.
Interesting people who are being left.
Twisted coming back around to Plains lap, it looks like.
Right. So I'm just checking the shows. Good and whatnot. Yeah, so I think I just saw somebody pull off from the background.
So I don't think there will be any pits except maybe people in the back to get some fresher tires.
Let's just quickly go in.
Oh, no, I see Oval Racer dipping into the pits.
Really?
Wow. This is going to be...
That's brave.
Everyone except for Nyko.
Nyko pitted earliest, as in...
Nyko and Nightlock.
They only just did their pits.
Nyko and Nightlock staying out, as well as Hatch Club and Andrew. I think it's very smart because they were almost on pace with Oval Racer there.
So let's run through this.
So Oval Racer's going to have 5 positions to make back
We've
up.
got 18% on the front tyres of Nyko. We've got 30% on the front of Nightlock. 12 on the front of Sleepy. Sleepy's made up. Oh. Okay, Kim's got 17, and then everybody behind him is pitted. So, was this a very dumb move or a very smart move?
Well, it's going to hurt Nightlock, I think. She said he had around 30% wear. Still 10 laps to go. So he might feel that a little bit. McMessett looks like regaining this lap as well.
Yeah, 10 laps. It's not... It's only probably 2 or 3%.
So this is going to be a dash for Oval Racer to try to get back up.
Yeah, like that's...
With mildly improved tires over the cars in front of it. Like
there's only 2 or 3 that have
cars
really
that are almost on pace with them.
Yeah. So, I think, don't call me on this, I think Oval Racer made a very big mistake there. And it may have just, cost him the A lobby transition.
I'm not
Twisted
sure about that one. Sure.
What is Twisted doing?
Right.
Goes past the safety car, breaks off the side. Come on, Mayhem, give him the word. Like, what's he doing? Get him out of the way, or get him off the track. This is, he needs to get moving.
I think we're about to go green, so he'll be most of the lap down here.
So why did he go in front? Oh, Mayhem pulling off. So yeah, you're completely right.
Here we go. Coming to the green, we have Nyko on the inside.
Oh, somebody's twitching.
Choose the inside on the restart.
Sleepy with the run?
Oh, Sleepy with a good
Come on,
run.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm gunning for Sleepy right now. Like,
Big bumps, big slides. Sleepy wide.
Sleepy
is
second, of course. That's what he knew was going to happen. Get out the back, get out the way. Story of this race. It's
watch this from Club's perspective.
I'm going to jump back to third.
Yeah, that was huge, actually.
That was amazing throwable. Like,
this may be a caution. I'm not sure. I hear Club lifting.
The engine sounds very slow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It might be long. It should be just a
this is going to be a restart with Oval Racer back up to second.
But with Nyko.
Wow. That could not have gone better.
Nyko, we know, had more pace than Oval might find a bit more.
Yeah, and better tires as well.
Exactly. So let's get on board with why it's Oval sitting first.
And
obviously,
I wonder... Oh, man. I would love to see Hatch Club put together some laps here and stay with them.
Oh, I would completely.
Because that could make it very interesting as well.
One thing I forgot to ask you.
We've still got
going into this race.
Yeah.
Was, who did you actually think was going to be the dead or like one to? It's normally someone else. Who did you?
I feel like my gut was Club coming in.
And now after
because I've raced with him in some practice races. Yeah, and that's kind of the way he drives.
I think we're agreeing.
He likes to make moves.
Nightlock running down, making it a 3-wide entry.
Very even run. Very even run.
Be quiet.
Nightlock locking up, going wide.
Taking Oval Racer out.
Nightlock's going to go off with Oval.
Oh, man.
And Andrew's actually in the lead with Nyko and Eric Speed and Club.
I'm going to jump back forward.
Oh, man. More turn one drama.
Yeah, it's all turn one. It seems to be the further up the field you start, the worse.
It's a hard turn one. I'll give him that.
It is a hard turn one, but we've done it 45 times, cross practice, cross quality. Like, come on. You've done this.
Yeah, but not off of caution.
That's true. See, that's one thing I practice with my teammates. We practice that roll start. We practice.
Yeah, that's a smart thing. But what we got to start watching now is running out of laps because there's only 8 full.
But there's only be 46. Yeah, there's going to be it's going to look like 7, but 7 full laps. Yeah.
6 to 7, right?
So here, are we going to be running on this lap, or are we going to have a complete lap and then a pit lap and we're going? This looks.
I don't think there was not a full lap completed, so I think we're going to start here.
Okay.
With
I'm surprised
AOR Andrew in the lead.
I'm surprised Nike's not like sitting in his bumper. This is a very spread field for this. Compared to what we've had.
Sure. They may be doing a single file restart because I know that happens if there's consecutive cautions sometimes.
Okay, maybe that was called by Mayhem.
It will be a single file restart.
So as much single file as
that hurts Oval Racer even more. Andrew leading us down the turn.
Oval's going to go around sleepy on the outside.
Club Oval Racer, Nyko around the outside.
Somebody goes wide. I didn't
well, they're 3 wide. Both have been banging. Oval is actually wide.
Nyko falls into 4th place. Oval, I think, is 5th, making up a couple little spaces on the
down. So we have Andrew and
Eric Speed.
Andrew and Eric Speed.
Oh, there's a. I think I just saw spin.
Yeah, that's caution.
Oh, guys, come on now. We got turn 1 fine. We just need turn 3. You know, there's only 7.
Well, it was single file, so they got turn 5.
You never know, do you? I mean, did you see that crash the other day? GP3 driver shot straight off into a city wall nearly. Like, it's a Nightlock. Just DC'd his controller at least, and smacked the exit of the chicanes.
I believe he's back. It looks like anyway.
I don't know if he DC'd or what.
If he does come back, that will put Oval Racer lining up 4th if Nightlock comes back, I believe.
But this is if that was a controller disconnect.
Or lining up 3rd, actually.
No, Nightlock resumes.
No, here comes Nightlock.
Yeah, they're letting him through.
Wasn't 3rd.
Yeah, I think they're going to let him back up. Yeah, so I thought it was a controller disconnect or
yeah, that's right. Okay, so Oval will line up 4th. They're green, Andrew, Eric Speed, Nightlock.
Whoa.
Then Oval Racer and Hatch Club. Nightlock deep into one, gets forced onto the grass by Eric Speed. Oval Racer
Oval.
Run out of.
I keep getting confused by Sleepy and Ovals.
Oval on the inside of Eric Speed. Up the hill. So Oval in the 2nd behind AOR Andrew, then Eric Speed, Nightlock, and Hatch Club. Oval Racer catching Andrew down the backstretch.
But just to bring
this is going to be interesting.
Just to bring this back, 45 laps now. Club has been looking at the back of the Nightlock. Oh, speaking of which, can he get the inside line? A little bit forceful.
Might be the opposite now. Little twitch, another twitch.
Will Nightlock go for the outbreak? Will they go? Will Nightlock take the outbreak? Or will Club outbreak himself? Oh.
Whoa, some lag there.
Was that?
I'm not sure what happened. Maybe another disconnect from Nightlock.
That's going to be very unfortunate. I'm going to change that because I was unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually going to be dropping out there. I don't know if that will be caution or not since it was a solo car incident.
The solo car, I didn't to the point. No, I said this earlier. Twisted took himself out. Nothing happened.
So Oval Racer is going to still be on the back bumper of Andrew with Eric Speed very close behind.
It's like extending massively to try.
Oh, it will be.
No, it is a caution. It might have been Club tap in the side of them. Or I don't know. I didn't quite see it. I was on the replay. It was just on the car. So, but let's run through.
Whatever it is, Nightlock is moving now, showing an 8th position on the scoring system.
Yeah, he will. So we've got. Let's just quickly run through it for the final 5 laps. I'm hoping we get just like a flag to green in a minute, and just like we don't have stuff. So if you mess up, you mess up.
Right.
So we got Andrew to Over, to Eric Speed, to Hatch Club, to Sleepy, Kim. Oh, I will get this right tonight. Kim is the Iceman. It's the Z that froze me. I'm dyslexic as it is.
Just say Kimmy's.
So, Kimmy's from Nyko. And Nyko in front of him. And then Twisted, Mess.
I wonder what happened to Nyko through all that. Way up the front. Andrew has had middling pace all day. He's ran 6 to 7. But now finds himself in the lead with 5 to go coming to the restart.
What do you think? Do you think Oval's going to be reserved, or do you think he's just going to launch it down the outside?
Oval is a reserve driver. He's not going to launch it. I think they'll try to pressure Andrew into a mistake. That's what I see happening here. The X factor is Eric Speed and the Hatch Club in 3rd and 4th. I don't know how long they'll allow that to happen for. outside. Eric Speed sending it down the inside.
Safely sending it, not
Oh,
suicidal.
he gets it checked up. Yeah, I don't think he was going to save it, but he didn't lock up. Eric Speed with the inside on Overracer up the hill.
Oh, a twitch from the Eric Speed. Very big twitch. Oval's going to get the run here.
And now Oval with the run back on Eric Speed.
He grinded.
Check the outside.
Oh, they're touching. Don't, that's Nightlock, no.
Nightlock sending it up the inside.
Oh,
into the wall hard.
I caught all of that on game camera. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was looking back from Overracer's perspective.
We're going to need to quickly speak with Mayhem after this. We need to find something else to sort this out. We need another way.
Yeah.
There's a little bit too much happening. Maybe the start is maybe a 2x2, but you're not robbing each other's door. Maybe one's the left side of the field and the other one's the right side of the field.
We're going to have to come up with a penalty system or something.
Yeah, it's just so much room. But Mayhem's car is not.
Definitely some lag going on from Nightlock here. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm not seeing.
I'm watching this perspective currently, but esi it's just a connection between. I'm not seeing it from anyone else.
I'm also not seeing a caution from all of that.
Is that so? So maybe
we are. Maybe Mayhem caught what I said, and maybe I thought about let's go.
Possibly. Well, then we've still got a 3-car group here at the front. Overracer making the move on Eric Speed through the chicane.
Eric Speed.
So now it's Andrew Overracer.
Yeah. What's going on with Eric Speed?
And then Eric Speed's slightly behind.
That was a very off line.
It was. But this 3-car breakaway was set up by the Hatch Club incident. Now Overracer going around the outside down to the penultimate corner and makes it clean. So now Overracer back in the lead. He only has Andrew and Eric Speed to hold off, which have been 2 middling pace cars for most of the day, but Overracer a little wide and in the wall down to the front stretch.
No matter what happens here, we know AO Andrew was the fill-in for Ben. Going to earn some mad points for Ben. That's definitely help him out. But
and there's contact down into 1.
But it's Eric Speed, man. Andrew. I think
Andrew
Andrew
loses
switched or
massively.
something. Yeah, something happened. But Eric Speed starting closer to the mid backpack. He's holding third, and if nothing happens,
Nightlock's back up to 5th.
Andrew can hold.
Nightlock's actually coming up to Speedy in 4th.
He's already got him. Nightlock's already got him. So Nightlock's got the pace to hang top 4, but he can't make any headway. He's got, I believe, he's got Andrew in front of him now. Yeah, so he's got 2 full laps to make up 300 feet.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's always possible. Sleepy quite close behind him as well.
He'll pull him. So I think Sleepy's one of those, bit like Mike. You can see a car, that's fine, let's go. As soon as you start not being able to see somebody, you start falling off. But, I'm actually looking at Kim's Iceman.
Slippy and Kimmy's fighting a bit for 56 back there. And they did hang with Nightlock as well for the last 2 quarters there.
So let's see what's going on here. Overall race is just gapping Eric Speed, which we expected. Oh, somebody's home. All the way from somewhere, we bring you dogs in a can. So we go away from the top 3 a little bit. We know they're not moving us any big mistakes. A decent gap between them. Let's go back to Nightlock. Is he still pulling Sleepy with him? Oh, very, very wide from. I don't know. It didn't look like Micah. It was Micah.
Sorry about that.
That's all. No worries. But no, Nico and Kimi getting.
Yeah, Nico trying to make his way back through this group here, actually. Gained some positions on the last couple laps here. He had the pace earlier, found himself unfortunately in the back due to some restart issues.
I wish I had like a visual as soon as this race finished up. Just quickly put the name to them. Like, put it on the screen. I really don't have pictures for it. But we can quickly.
Nika looking for the move on Sleep.
It does look. I'm looking back from that look. Kimmy very we're just gonna pop back to this. Seems to be the only obvious battle on track. Maybe Kim needs to catch up to Micah and make it a bit of a three-way going to these final corners.
Okay, this is the final lap. It's tamed down a bit here.
Yeah, they've kind of reserved. They're like, this is not finishing. So I'm just going to stay with Oval, obviously give him his few corners. Going over to check the flag. So after 53 laps and just over about an hour and 5 minutes as we called. Yeah. So Oval Racer to take the win for B Lobby.
Micah gonna fight Sleepy to the line. How's the last one gonna go?
Oval pulls it sideways over the line, followed by Eric and Andrew.
Sleepy's gonna hold off Micah for a good run for Sleepy.
Nightlock completely clears the pack. Kim is fifth on my screen. Is that correct?
That's not correct. No, Sleepy finished fifth. I was watching it.
Positive? Because race timer says differently.
Well, he was not ahead of Micah, sure. Unless I had major, I don't know, he was behind Micah and Sleepy. Yeah, there was a sync issue, I guess.
Unless on the line where they all hit each other as they all went over, they got bumped up and he got through a bit like didn't.
They didn't bump until after the line.
Oh, okay. Mayhem, can you just confirm what happened with Kimmy? Why is he fifth on my screen? Is he fifth on your screen as well? Because if he's fifth...
He's fifth on my screen, but I watched him cross the finish line.
Maybe it's just a sync
on my screen, he crossed behind Sleepy and Micah.
Okay. Right, so if we want to get the invites going, I'll get Oval Racer, you get Eric Speed.
Okay, we need to invite them to the party. Is that what we're getting?
So recent players and go be a lot easier to do. There's Oval Racer. Who else is it? Eric Speed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can you? That's fine.
I can get Eric Speed.
I'll get Andrew. We want the top 5, is what I'm being told. So, I can't. Apparently, hello. We'll just be with you in 2 seconds. Just trying to get some guys in here. If you want to continue inviting people there, Rotary. So AOR Andrew is the next one.
Who else?
AOR Andrew, as it says. Okay. So, guys, Oval. Luckiest guy I know. Safety car restarts. Coming from all the way from the back.
Oh, well, I was nervous for you there, dropping all the way down to 5th.
Yeah, so you came through the pack really, really well with all the restarts. Obviously, good racecraft getting there, but that pit going into the final 15 odd laps. What was the idea behind that?
I just figured first tires would be the way to go because I knew some people had stayed out and had more used up tires and stuff. So I just figured it was a good gamble.
Well, we'll give you this little hint of thing. It was only about 15%, and some people. That was all it was. 15.
Yeah, Nyko was in the lead, only had 50%.
Yeah. But no, very good run. Not many mistakes from him personally. Very reserved drive, but kept your speed. Very well done.
Thank you.
Eric Speed. What a way to come through the second, man. Damn.
Yeah, that was an intense race. I started at I think 5th place, and then I held place cautions, but there was one point where I messed up big time, caused the caution, and I managed to get myself back up to the top 3, and this is my second top 3 of the season so far. I'm really this was a really good race. I loved it.
If you run top 3 consistently, that's how you rack up points. It's not always winning, obviously it's nice. The top 3, doesn't matter where you come, you'll always rack those points up consistently. Because that top 3 can always be. So somebody will be in, somebody will be out.
Yeah.
It's always shit. But no, very, very strong drive from you, from your starting position. I'm going to pull Club in here as well. I have some...
Do we have Nightlock, actually?
I think, you want to grab him for the invite, but I think Andrew already joined.
Okay.
So we'll quickly move on to Andrew. Did I say that name correctly?
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see the stream button anywhere.
It doesn't.
Like for the
No,
audio.
it's how I'm streaming it. It's actually being the Xbox is broadcasting to my laptop. My laptop is capturing the screen of the Xbox and broadcasting to OBS, so it's automatically included.
Hey.
So nobody has to worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, Lawrence.
Hello.
All right, what am I in for?
I have some questions for you.
You want me to explain what happened to me in Nightlong?
No, we'll get to that. You had insane pace when you put corners together. But every 3 corners you locked up.
I did.
What was this about? You had, I would say...
It was just me getting... Whenever I got up close to another car, it was just me getting too antsy and locking up brakes. That was only when I got up close to someone. It was so hard to pass for me. Like, I could get up to people, but I couldn't pass them.
I'll tell you now.
If I can add a word, Hedge Club, you definitely keep at it, but you need to put yourself in some of those high-pressure situations more often. You'll get more used to it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
And also, Club,
Yeah, no problem. You have very good things.
also, Club, going on to that, how much do you like the back of Nightlock's car?
I made a comment about that in the race too.
No,
I mean,
you were looking at that guy for 40
Me,
laps.
me and him were getting along pretty fine. Like I enjoyed racing him, and I did make a pretty ballsy move going into the carousel.
Oh, yeah.
At the end, I didn't say anything. I touched him a little bit, got him a little
Right,
loose. That was all me.
Okay, that's why.
But what happened in the chicane a few laps after? That's where I'm not very happy.
I
Okay.
apologize for that. Like I said, I was on the curb there. I didn't have much more room that I could have given on that.
It's just that I even went back and watched the replay on YouTube. There was contact between me and you right before I hit the
It's
wall.
all
'cause I couldn't go
broadcasted.
anywhere else. There was no
It's all
room
being
for me.
broadcasted in 2 places. It's all saved in 2 places. I'm sure somebody saved the replay. I'm sure Mayhem will have a look and do what he wants to with that.
I mean, if he's apologizing, then I don't. There's no more need for beef. It's all good.
Yeah.
Need for beef.
I
That
wasn't
is a
trying-
lot. I like
Yeah,
need
I
for
wasn't
beef. That's
trying
great.
to take you up there. That's why I'm always apprehensive trying to take the bus stop. Why? Because that's
And half the reason I say that is because I was being pretty aggressive in that race myself, anyways.
Okay, so let's move on a bit. We've spoken to our race winner, Oval Racer, closely followed by Eric Speed after some amazing coverage. Right, it's AOR Andrew. We've not actually spoken to yet. How are you doing, sir?
Well, thank you.
Oh, that sounds like UK voice in my ears.
Scotland.
Scotland, still part of the UK boy, just about.
I also want to point out it's not giving me an option to share my audio.
I have just been through this. It's all Gucci. Do not worry about it. I'll explain afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Andrew. Yeah, very close held with Nico and Club for a while. It looked like I believe it was a turn 1 incident where you kind of got half spun, and then obviously joining close at the back, trying to make some headway. What did you bring it home in the you did bring it home in 3rd, so to have some unfortunate luck and then bring it back to 3rd place, really well done, man.
Cheers.
Any questions for the other drivers or anything like that?
Well, I was wondering where the other drivers were getting so much straight on speed when they shifted into 4th, because like my car just stopped accepting.
Do you have clutch?
Or not?
Do you have clutch?
I was
No,
gonna
There's the
rewind
difference.
the clutch. Like,
Yeah, that's
I
the
I
You gotta have
gotta
clutch.
make the car go faster in a straight line.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
The clutch is all about stop straight away, especially in the final gear.
Yeah.
okay, so
B-Tech, bro.
oh my god, why? Why? Why did the 16 get caught in this? Okay, so let's move this.
No, Eco Boost, bro.
Oh,
It's Eco.
you got a Fiesta now, do you? Okay. Oh dear.
No, I got. It's that Eco.
The
I'm all about that
Fusion?
Eco.
We're in the UK. That's a Mondeo.
Yeah, future style, bro.
It's Mondeo.
And it all derails just like that.
But
Yeah.
I don't think.
And am I mistaken in saying you were a fill-in driver? Is that correct?
Oh,
Yeah, I was filled in at the very last minute. I had literally no practice.
I was going to say you did very well for having
You did really good.
Yeah, you were
like,
good.
very consistent. Like that, like, that was really good. For all of you, like, I loved it. It was intense.
I'm going to bring Mayhem.
Yes.
Sleepy and Kimmy aren't joining.
Okay.
Maybe they've snuck off. But let's get Mayhem in here, see if he's got anything to say. Be interesting to see what the pace cars, the MEA's host, has to say about any of the racing that happened. So, Mr. Mayhem,
Yes, sir.
watching from the sidelines, being in the race party, how do you think the race went from start to finish in a couple of seconds?
The race started out, a little choppy at first, but we talked to the guys, stopped them there for a bit, told them to relax. It's a long race, keep it cool. They met the hour marker, so they met expectations to go green. The rest green, without having to wait till checkered, so they were able to run cautions up to the end. But near the end, we got a caution. Got a little dicey, but we called the final caution and then ran the last few laps green checkered. Overall, it was a really good run by these guys. They ran pretty good. So looking forward to the next race here tonight in a couple hours.
Yeah, very much so. And that will be hosted by AMR Lawrence, myself. I believe it will be AMR Rufus that will be joining me here in the booth. But are any of the drivers moving into Lobby A? Is that a step on up? Or
I might be spectating.
But no, yeah, Mayhem, if you are there.
Yes, that question was for you.
Mayhem, do any of the races move forward?
Yeah.
They do. Is it, how many is it?
No, they do not.
They do.
It's actually not. No. They raced for 16th back to about 30th, 31st
Okay.
in points. So for
they-
A
so-
lobby races for first to 15th.
Okay, so these points are set in stone, nothing can happen. Happy days.
Yes, nothing else can change for these guys.
Cool. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for a very exciting race to watch. Very good etiquette. If you would like to disperse from the party, have a good night.
Absolutely. I'd like to bring up that I'll be competing in that air race here.
Thanks for having me in.
Come check it out.